Good morning, class. Today we will take chapter 1, India Size and Location. To start this chapter first, we will take some knowledge which is very important, like what is globe, what are the longitudes, latitude, and what is grid, and what is the inclination of earth, and longitudes, latitudes, simultaneously the zone, that why we divide the earth into three zones. After that, tropic of cancer and equator, the effect of all these two lines on India, of its climate. Then major lines of latitude, then hemispheres, then international date line. So these are the basic knowledge we must know, that we should have to understand the size and location. All these things we'll understand with the help of these diagrams, because when you understand all these things easily, you can understand the chapter. So we'll read the chapter later, but firstly we shall have the knowledge about our country, how it is, what is the location of our country on the earth. So you see that on globe, in junior classes you studied that we have continents and ocean. As you see, the blue body is shown by the water, and the continents, they are with different colors. We know that 7 continents and 5 oceans we have. Then after that, you must remember that in 6th class you read about the grid. Grid is the longitudinal and latitudinal lines of horizontal, or we can say vertical line of on the earth, that is imaginarily we understand this is called the grid. And we know that earth is inclined. Generally we can't say that it is round or it is spherical. Firstly, we compare the earth with the shape of orange. When the poles are flattened like this, when the poles are flattened and circumference is larger. So this diagram, you can understand that by the axis it is tilted 23 and a half, or makes 66 and a half angle, and the portion which is in front of the sun, sometime it experience the day, and which is away it is the night. It is written over there, so you can understand this. After that, the where the sun rays are falling vertical, the days are longer, and equal days are there on equator. This is equator, this is tropic of cancer, and sun never sets means, like in the northern pole of earth, sun never sets at this time. Why? Because it is inclined towards the sun. And when we say that this portion, that is south pole, it is away from the sun, the night is experienced on the polar region. So you have learned in junior classes summer solstice and winter solstice is that, means like where the sun rays reaches, the day is observed, means 6 months of days are there. When the sun rays are not reaches, that is the 6 months of days, nights are there. We proceed to the next one. After that, we know that to understand the temperature of the earth, we divide the earth into three zones. They are torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. Simultaneously in the south, temperate zone, then frigid zone. In south pole we've discussed. If I tell you about that, on the earth, because earth is divided by equator into two halves, that is north and south hemisphere. Another by the tropic of, sorry, the 0 degree meridian, it is divided into two, that is eastern and western hemisphere. Western hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. So accordingly the earth is divided into four, that is northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, eastern hemisphere, and western hemisphere. When we talk about that it is divided by temperature or when we discuss the temperature of earth, we discuss into three manner, like when we divide by the earth, divide by it by zones. So torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. These three. Reason behind, because the temperature is different when we proceed equator to polar region, when we proceed equator to south pole region. So temperature is decreasing because on equator the rays are vertical, so that's why temperature is high. When the rays are not vertical, they are slant, so the temperature is decreasing. So when we proceed to pole, the temperature automatically decrease because of the sun rays are slant. So that's why high temperature is found on equator, and gradually it decreases when we proceed to north to south. So this we have to understand. And another main thing is that we understand this by dividing the uh, earth into three basic imaginary line, that is 0 degree equator, tropic of cancer, that is 23 and half, that is south, then that is north, after that temperate zone, this is, and same in the temperate zone, then that is you can say frigid zone, Antarctic or Arctic circle. After this, we understand that equator, which is 0 degree equator, it is just passing through. Just remember the shape of earth, as I told you, it is like an orange. The poles are flattened and circumference is wider. So another line, that is Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Why only it's showing Africa here? Because Africa is one of the continent where all the three imaginary line are passing through. And we know that India, when we say India, 23 and half line is just passing through between India and divides into India into two halves, that is north and south, and it denotes that two kind of temperature, that is subtropical and tropical, because near to equator it is tropical, and above tropic of cancer it is subtropical. So by this we know the temperature of the earth. One thing I want to tell you, by equator we know the temperature, and by 0 degree prime meridian we know the time of country. Got it? Now another major lines of latitude. Remember this diagram generally you discussed in your 6th class, but I know that this is very far from and you forgot. So once again we discuss this diagram. The major line of latitudes, they are equator, very much easily visible, then northern hemisphere, that is Tropic of Capricorn, in southern hemisphere, that is Tropic of Cancer. So North Pole, Arctic Pole, Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic and South Pole. This is one of the majorly we can understand all these lines. So equator is here, Tropic of Cancer is here, then Tropic of Capricorn is there, then Arctic Circle is there, Antarctic Circle is there. After that, South Pole and North Pole. So very much easily you can understand like how it is. Another, like as I told you, the eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere prime 0 degree meridian, these are the main. Again, for understanding betterly, we have drawn this particular longitudinal globe. After that, international date line 80 degree. So if you know that the grid of longitude and latitude, before understanding this particular diagram, we proceed to like what are longitudes and latitudes. So when we draw this earth circle, so we know that this is equator, and we know from 0 degree equator to pole 90 degree. Here we have 90 latitudes in northern, and again same 90 latitudes in south. So total latitudes are 180. When we talk about longitude, 0 degree prime meridian to you can say eastern side till the end of this horizon. We can say that 180 degree, 180 lines in eastern and 180 lines in western. So total are 360 lines. So these are the, again if we make the grade of this, so we can understand like by this. So these lines are very important. When we take out the extent of our India, it is by only those lines. How we know how India is located on the earth. So this was about the longitude and latitudes. And international date line, we can understand this. What is that? So this line particularly, one side, if you say that if you are just observing this globe, this is the exact line is international date line, and behind this one again, if you go back to this globe, 180 line. So this is like in this reference we can understand. So here particularly we'll see that what is the importance this international. I told you that 0 degree equator, sorry, 0 degree equator, when we talk about 0 degree equator, it is equator. So this particularly tell us temperature. As I told you that Tropic of Cancer is passes through India, and it is showing that tropical and subtropical climate we find in our country. Now uh, when we talk about the international date line, let's read what this line says. This is an imaginary, international date line is an imaginary line. See, children, every line is in an imaginary line. There is nothing like a line on the earth that is drag on. ठीक है, मतलब कोई भी line specific नहीं है. These are supposed line, imaginary line of longitude on the earth's surface located at about 80 degrees at least at east or west of the Greenwich prime meridian. ठीक है. So it separates two calendar days. अब इससे होता क्या है? We can understand this. So the international line ideal is an imaginary navigation on the surface of Earth and runs from the North Pole to the South Pole. Demarcates means it indicates, बिल्कुल specific बताती है change of the calendar, the day to next. How it is, I tell you, it passes through the middle of the Pacific Ocean, roughly following 180 line of longitudes, but deviating to pass around the sum of territories as island groups. As you see, the line is zigzag wherever some islands are there. You can understand this. Some islands are there. It is not, you can say, crossing them, where only in specific ocean it is just understood like this. So how it divides the calendar, we can understand. America to Asia. Okay, this is the globe before you. Just understand, this is the globe before you. And you see that America to Asia, gain a day. Gain a day ka matlab the next day. Gain a day, new day start. America to Asia. These are America, or you can say this is Asia. So America to Asia is gain a day, and Asia to America, when it's come back, America to Asia lose a day. Means where you can say the day start first here. Okay. So and after that, in the eastern hemisphere there are 180 longitudes, and western hemisphere there are 180 longitude. We told this, and therefore the total number of longitudes are 360. I told this. And Earth makes 4 minutes to rotate from one longitude to another. Remember, like we have 180 longitudes, 180 180 longitudes. So if I tell you about, like when we say this is the globe, and this is prime meridian, and 180 lines are here. So sun stays on every longitude 4 minutes, 4 minutes. and these particularly these are 180 line. So to understand this, like 180 can be divided by 15, so they are 12, so 12 in eastern side and 12 in western side, so they are 24. These 24 are hours. Okay. After that, what we'll say how they are, because here you can see the longitudes are into 4 minutes they are multiplied, then these minutes have been, and these minutes, if you see that these minutes divided by 60, 60 into 24, this calculation you can understand, and for better understanding you can understand by this that means like 15 into 4, that is 60, and 60 what, 60 minutes, then 60 minutes means 1 hour, and when we count the line from here to here 180, so easily you can divide 15 by, that is 12, and 12 this side, the 24 hours are there. So in this way the earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Now this is very again important thing, that we know that there are two processes of earth. They are rotation and revolution. Rotation, when we know, when it's moving on its axis, ठीक है, it axis पे move करती है तो rotation है, and simultaneously when it's taking the round of sun, it is revolution. So here again we can understand the location of our country. India's capital, or means New Delhi, it is shown here, but we only taking out the location of our country. We'll see like how it is. So today only this much we understand. The reason behind, because video will be more longer and cannot be understand. So basic we understood, and we know what is the extension of our country. When you read the book, you will see that from down it is, from down it is 8 degree 4 north, 8 minute 4 north, and Andaman and Nicobar starting from 6 degree 4 5 north, and it is extended 37 degree 6. Then in eastern it is 68 degree 7 east, and it is in east, that is 97 degree 25 east. So this is the location extension of our country, and how we can take out this we understand in tomorrow's video, because the video is going lengthier. So the topic is in detail, we cannot understand in this. So you must know that this is the extension of our country, and we must know what is the extension of our country and how we will see this on the globe. Okay, how we can take out the extension of any country on the globe, we'll see. Okay, this is the question which we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay everyone, have a good day.